Hey guys, what is going on? It's Don here from Pandemic Playgrounds, and we are back with another episode of working on this ship. Now, I'm going to be working on whatever is behind this door, which is the cockpit. Anyway, let's begin. So the first thing I want to do now is actually expand this cockpit a little bit, just so I could fit at least a minimum of 3 chairs. I'm not sure if I want to go side by side, but I want chairs. Mainly just for people who could jump in or aesthetics, like chairs would look really good. Now I just extended it to this much. Let's go out here and see. Okay, that actually looks like a pretty decent size. I might round off the corners. I don't like it flat like this, but as soon as you walk in, we're gonna have 1 chair here. Or should I just do 2 chairs? Maybe 2 chairs. So seats. Let's see, I do want, oh, control seats. I could do 2 control seats. That's a good base. Okay, so is that right? No, because that one is off a little bit too much. So I could 1, 2, 3, like here. Then, yeah, that's perfect. That's good. So technically I could fit 3 chairs, but we'll do one side is the driver's seat, one side is the passenger. And we'll kind of wall this off. What's going on here? What's going on? There you go. Wall this off. And we'll be able to get in cockpit. And it's gonna be all glass. Mainly glass, not all glass, but I do want to round off the corners. Not even round off, like to get it so it's, let me see, where is that block? I still need to come up with a color scheme for this, and I'm still thinking red and black, so that might be a pretty good color scheme to go with this. Right by the seat, let's remove this one, right? Is that right? I know I should use mirror mode like you guys suggested because it's just much easier that way. I agree. I just haven't done that yet. Okay. So rounding it off like this, I'll have the glass come around. And in here, I do want to run at least this tubing so I could get oxygen in this room. So it's all separated. If something happens, I could actually still have oxygen in here or whatnot. I also want windows going along the side of this wall. So we're going to also do that. Basically, this would go here, right? And then I would have some sort of window go through the side. Whoops. Why is this so sensitive today? I still need to figure out... Wait, is that even the width? That is the width. Oh man, I still got 1 more block of width. Because if I combine it... Hang on, let me combine this here. Okay, that seems about right. All right, I was... off for a second, but yeah, that, and then that means this one have to be curled as well. Curled, no, turned, and so does this one. Just to, I am going to eventually finish the ship off. I might do a time lapse on finishing this whole ship, but I'm just getting the design work in, and then I'll fill in all the layers that I want once I have the floor plan all laid out. But for now, this is what I'm going to be doing. So the 2 in here. Okay, there you go. I might remove that later just to put an oxygen thing there, but that seems to be good enough. And the ceilings might be higher than... I might raise up the ceilings just to match up this ceiling as well. Let me see how high the ceilings is going to be. Okay, you know what? I might not do that. I might lower it down. The structure would come this way. probably come down a little bit lower. Yeah, that works. And just go from, oops, this way on. And that's not supposed to be here. I don't know how I did that. I don't remember what I was doing that for, but I don't think it was supposed to be there. So let's take a look at this. Okay, it's coming into shape. I do like the bump over here. The bottom one's going to have another bump to kind of go up over here, and it matches up with, almost matches up with that line up there. This becomes skinny, and then you got the cockpit, and then I'll fill these in with like screens and stuff like that at the end over here. Fill in the blanks. I might have to do some stuff over here as well, the left and right, but I do have a lot of space for the cockpit to fit more equipment, but I do want the glass to be in front. It'll be really cool. You'll be able to see the glass, walk out, go into the cargo bay, release whatever we need to release, or do whatever we need to do. Now I do also want to add some of these connectors into either the floor over here or to the back over here. This way anything that connects to it can still be charged. I'm also thinking about how I want to power this with some solar panels up on top of the panels. On top of the roof, just in case if I am in space or on planet, I could still charge the ship with like a bunch of solar panels. That way I think we should probably be able to tackle next. You know, I think it'll look pretty good with solar panels as well. And then I got to also do the other engine. And then I also got another engine that's going to be going right on the side port right here. So it's going to be 4 of these engines. This one could aim down. This one probably is static. Is going to be static. Unless I do need to modify it in a way where I do have to aim it down so I could get enough leverage. And I keep saying this, but I do have an idea for the landing gear. So next up, I am going to be working on the landing gears itself. I can't have this ship looking like this with this ugly landing gear. I have like a 3-prong landing gear idea where the leg comes out, folds out from here, and 2 more folds out from the back, and it's tucked inside the ship so it doesn't reveal itself when it's flying. Man, it's starting to look pretty big actually, but pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I just got to finish this off to see how I'm going to finish off the back and the top, and then I can start adding turrets and stuff. But yeah, it's going pretty good right now, and only have a little bit left to finish. Cockpit wise, probably can finish this off now because I have basically I have everything all kind of rounded off at the edges just to make it look a little bit smoother. And that's coming out pretty good. I like that. I like the look of that. This is cool how you have these rounded corner windows. I don't have, you could probably turn like an SUV or something like that with the rounded corner windows, like Winnebago type thing. I might eventually want to use it just to play around with it, but in this build, I probably don't need it yet. But for these, I don't need the 2x2. I need the 1x1. These are the 2x1, 1x2, 1x1s. There you go. And then I could find the corner window. Oh, this sits in the inside. Oh, I could make it sit in the outside. Then I could use 1x2. I probably don't need this piece. Let's see. Yeah, that I could see better. So I do need one more set of windows on top. I do have enough height, so that should be no problem. And look at that. I mean, I still need to fix these. It is a freighter, so it's not going to be like war class ship, but it does have its little bit of charm. I might modify these later on. I like the look of it right now. Do I want it a little bit more rounder, like more pointy? Instead of using these type of turns, use the other ones like I have up here, because we do have the windows for it as well, so I'll make it look a little bit more sleek. That's a good question. And then I still got to round off these corners, but so far I'm liking how the ship is looking so far. And then once I get the motors in, the engines in and everything, it's going to look really good. Anyway, that is it for me now. I am actually going to do a time lapse of completing the rest of the, not the build, but kind of closing off everything. So I'm going to do a time lapse of that throughout the week and present that. And then we could go in and start modifying what we need. But for now, we do have a pretty decent floor plan to continue our build on. So that is it for me, guys. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.